What is the paleo diet? The paleo diet has actually been around since the 1970s. However, it has only recently gained popularity and was actually the top search for diet in Google in 2013. This diet is actually designed after people who lived in the Paleolithic era of Earth's history. It is also called the caveman diet by some people. The general idea is that to be your healthiest, you should eat the way our earliest ancestors did. Before we had agriculture to plant crops and care for animals, people were hunter-gatherers. They ate meat that they could catch and kill, and they gathered whatever vegetation they could safely eat. Their diet didn't consist of any grains, dairy, or processed foods. The modern paleo diet tries to mimic this type of diet. You'll be eating organically grown or raised produce and meat, but you won't consume dairy, grains, or any food that's processed. Processed foods include those that contain sugar, grains, artificial flavors, artificial sweeteners, or preservatives. If you eat the typical Western diet, this probably sounds like quite a challenge. Many people rely on processed foods for the majority of their calories. Unfortunately, those processed foods cause a world of problems, including weight gain and disease. There are many benefits to switching to a new way of eating, and you'll also find that once you get used to it, this diet is fairly easy to follow. With the paleo diet, you'll be eating foods like vegetables, fruits, especially those low in sugar, fresh and dried herbs, poultry, beef, pork, lamb, fish and other seafood, eggs, nuts and seeds, or healthy oils. For all of these, you'll want to choose organic foods. When it comes to meat and poultry, you want to look for free-range, grass-fed, organic meats. For seafood, it's best to stick to wild-caught. The paleo diet also eliminates foods like grains, including wheat, oats, corn, and rice, legumes, beans, peanuts, dairy, refined sugar, salt, vegetable oils that are refined, potatoes, alcohol, or anything processed. These foods are ones that may cause weight gain and health problems. Cavemen didn't have access to this type of food. Remember that soy or soya products actually come from soybeans. These aren't part of the paleo plan. Benefits of the paleo diet. The paleo diet has some very attractive benefits if you follow it. Firstly, this diet is one that focuses on what you eat, but not how much of it. So, if you're tired of counting grams of protein and grams of fat, etc., then this diet will give you a break from that. As long as you stick to the approved foods, you can eat whenever you're hungry, and you don't need to think about how much you're eating. That said, you still don't want to overeat to the point of being overly full or stuffed. When it comes to weight loss, the paleo diet delivers. Most people who follow this diet plan are able to lose weight and keep it off long term as they adopt this lifestyle. If you've tried to lose weight in the past but have been unsuccessful, this diet is a great way to finally get the loss you've wanted. By eliminating grains and dairy products, many people are able to lose weight when they haven't before. That's because weight gain is often a symptom of intolerance to these foods. The other reason that this diet helps you to lose weight is because it eliminates many of the toxins you've been eating through your food. For example, processed foods often contain white sugar, refined flour, artificial flavors, artificial sweeteners, and preservatives. All these can have a detrimental effect on your body and your health. Stocking up your paleo pantry. There are many foods that you can keep on hand that will make it easier for you to make meals and plan ahead. While you'll need to purchase fresh produce frequently, there are several goods you can keep in your pantry or freezer. Fruits and vegetables like dried fruit with no added sugar, frozen fruit, frozen vegetables, lemons, onions, garlic, squash, frozen spinach. Condiments like Dijon mustard, marinara sauce jarred, tomato paste, balsamic vinegar, apple cider vinegar, and dill pickles or relish. Healthy fats are coconut oil, coconut milk, olive oil, ghee, avocado oil, macadamia oil, flaked coconut unsweetened, coconut flour, almond flour, and raw nuts like walnuts, almonds, pumpkin seeds, macadamia nuts, etc. When you have your pantry fully stocked, it becomes much easier to prepare foods that fit the program. If you can't afford to stock everything up at once, then each time you go shopping, add 1 or 2 more pantry items to your list.